Right, 31 onwards. Graph shows annual income of 5 different fruit shops A, B, C, D, E. See, though we have numbers written there, we have multiple numbers are there. So if you can write it in a table, it will be easy and you won't get confused. So let me write table form A, B, C, D and E. And this is for 3 years, 2019, 20 and 21. 2019, come on, bottom one, 2.4, I'll write it as 24, 18, 30, 15 and 18. Next, 26, 22, 32, 16, 24. Next, 28, 28, 36, 17 and 30. You can write decimal as it is or you can write numbers like this. Anything is fine, no problem. Anyway, all the given numbers are in lakhs. So now, what was the difference between average monthly incomes of shop A in all the years together and shop E monthly income in the year 2020? So difference between average monthly income. Now given data is for annual income. Am I right? So need to be careful here. Shop A, 24, 26, 28. Consecutive numbers, consecutive even numbers. Middle number is average. What is middle number? 26. And shop E in 2020. How much is that? 24. Now you are asked to calculate difference, right? 24 and 26. What is difference? 2. So that is going to be 20,000 only, because given numbers are in lakhs. So this must be 20,000 difference per year to convert into month, that is divided by 12. 12 once 12. How much is left? 80. 80 in the sense 6 times only. How many options are there? You know that answer starts with 1, 6. There is only one option, second final. What is the ratio of shop B monthly income in the year 2019? 2019 B value 18. D in 2020. D 2020 16. So far it is 9:8, right? Come on. How many such options are there? 2 are there. So we definitely need third number also. E in 2020 20. So 9 times, 8 times and 12 times. 9, 8, 12, fourth option. The monthly income of C in the year 2021 was approximately what percent more than monthly income of D in 2020? So given data is yearly income only. But now in question they are asking us to compare monthly salaries, right? So for C we have to calculate monthly and even for D also monthly. That means both the numbers are divided by 12 only. You need not to consider that number because both numbers are divided by 12. So you can consider direct original numbers also. Okay. C 2021 36, D 2020 16, and your question is what percent more? 36 is how much more than 16? 20 more from 16 percentage into 4 5 times, 4 4 times, 5 by 4 in the sense 1 1 by 4, right? 100%, 1 by 4 25%, total 125%. Over? Come on. What was the percentage increase in the monthly income of B in the year 2021 as compared to the year 2019? Here also you can directly compare yearly salaries, need not to convert into monthly. Ardhamainda? Right. B in 2019 was 18 and in 2021 28, increased by 10. 10 increased from 18 percentage, so into 100. Clear? 2 5 times, 2 9 times. 5 by 9 in the sense 5 into 1 by 9. 1 by 9 in the sense 11 1 by 9 only. That is 55. 5 by 9. Approximate 56. What is the monthly income in the year 2020 of all shops together? 2020. 2020. Come on, you need to add all the values only. 24, 16. 30, 40, 30. 70, 20. 90, 20. 1, 10. Rest of the numbers 6 plus 2 plus 2. 10. Total 120. And we were asked to calculate? We were asked to calculate monthly income. This is yearly income, right? So monthly income in the sense that is divided by 12, which is equal to 10. 10 in the sense, apart after this, we need to write 4 zeros only, which is equal to 1 lakh. Is this clear? Come on, 36 onwards. Chalo, numerical ability. 14 and a half. Can I write it as 29 divided by 2 into 14 plus x is equal to 250. That means whatever the value comes here, that goes to right hand side, and from 250 we have to subtract it. 2 how many times? 29 7 times in the sense, take 29 as 30 minus 1. Is that okay? 30 times of 7? 2. 1 time of 7 must be subtracted from it. 210 minus 7. From this, if you subtract 203, answer is 47. Clear? Right. 8 how many times? 7 10 times. 5 2 times. 2 14 times. Answer? Yes. 17%. How do we get 17%? 20% minus 3%? 20%. 48 minus 3%. 7.2, which is equal to 40.8. 40.8 goes to right hand side. That becomes minus 40.8, which is equal to 114. Clear? 114 is what percent with respect to 456? Clear? Out of 456, 1/4 is 114 only. Come on. So 1/4 in the sense, what percent it is? 25%. So how do I know that it is 1/4? With respect to 456, just go for mind calculation. What is 10%? 45. 20%? Our number is more than 90. That means that is more than 20%. So in between 20 and 30 it is. So it will be easy if you calculate 25%. That is the reason why I am directly calculating 1/4 of it. Ardhamainda? So whatever the discussion I have discussed now, this should go in your mind only. You are not supposed to use pen. Okay? Right. 169 minus 144. Come on, 100 cancel. 60 40 20. 9 4 5. Under root 25 5. 30% of 350, that is 10% into 3 only. 35 3 times 105 minus 25% in the sense, half and half only. What is half of 260? Again half of 130. If you subtract 65, answer is, come on, 40. 7 by 7, that is 1. You don't have to worry about it. So number inside bracket, that is 1 1 2 plus 32 under root of 144. Yes. Right. So can I write this fellow as 42 into 9 by 2? 2 how many times? 21 9 times. 189 minus 40%. How do we get 40%? 10%, double. What is 10%? Double. Again double. 30. If you subtract 30, answer 159. So how fast you calculate your percentages matters a lot. Next. So if you subtract negative number, last 2 digits I am concentrating. 52 is subtracted from 72. How much is left? 20 added to 57. How much is that? 70. So your last two digits must be 77. How many options are there? Only one. Seven into 9. 63. And then positive number 24 plus 5. 20. How much is that? 92. First option. Right, look at this. There are odd numbers, right? If you have all odd numbers in the product, answer cannot be even number. First, second, fourth, direct cancel. Come on. Right. So now, interesting number, I'll pick this number, 11. So answer must be 11 multiple. Go for third option and look for alternative number sum. 2 plus 0, 2. 8 plus 5, 13. Difference, is that 11 multiple? Maybe your answer. Go for fifth option. 3 plus 8, 9 plus 5. Is the difference equal to 0 or 11 multiple? So this number is not 11 multiple. Answer third option. Right, 46 onwards we have Q1 and Q2s. Yes, Q2 is already there, number is mentioned, so comfortably can do it. P invests a certain sum in scheme A at compound interest at 10% per annum for 2 years. How much interest will get? 21%. In scheme B, he invests at simple interest at the rate of 8% per annum for 2 years. So in simple interest in B, how much interest we will get? 16%. Remember those numbers. He invests in scheme A and B in the respective ratio 1:2. So can I take principals as 100% and 200%? In scheme A, what percentage we are getting? 21% of which number? 100. That is 21 only. In scheme B, what percentage of interest are we getting? 16% of 200. How much is that? 32%. Right. The difference between interest earned from both the schemes is 440. Okay. In terms of percentage, interest difference is 11% is equal to 440. From this 1% in the sense divided by 11 only. Now your question is to identify Q1. The amount invested in scheme B. In scheme B 200% was invested, right? Come on. 11 40 times. There are 3 zeros. 4 into 2 8. So Q1 is equal to 8,000. Q2 mentioned as 24,000. Q1 less than Q2. Clear? Come on, next. Two filling pipes P and Q can fill a cistern in 16 and 24 minutes respectively. Both the filling pipes are open together, but 4 minutes before the cistern is full, one pipe P is closed. What time will be the cistern takes to be full? Okay, that is Q1. Right, interesting one. Let's see this. There are two pipes P and Q. Both are inlet pipes only. So both does positive work. What is LCM? What is LCM? So P can do 3 units. Q can do 2 units. Together can do. Can I directly divide this number with 5? Can I directly divide 48 with 5? Answer is either yes or no. No. Why? If both the taps are opened at a time and they are open till the completion of work, can we divide this number with 5? Yes. But now the point is both are opened at a time. In the beginning both are open, but both are not there till the tank gets filled. Am I right? That is the reason why we cannot directly divide with 5. Suppose if P is also there till the end of the work, can we divide? P is not there for how many minutes? If at all, if P is there for 4 minutes, in 4 minutes P would do 4 into 3, that is 12 units of work. I am adding 12 units, keeping an assumption that P is working for last 4 minutes also. So now can I divide this? 60 by 5, how much is that? Q1 is 12, Q2 is 10. Q1 more than Q2. అర్థమైందా? షూర్, కమాన్. ఇప్పుడు దీన్నే ఇంకోలా కూడా చెప్తా. వాట్ ఈస్ టోటల్ వర్క్? 48. సో నౌ according to the condition, P and Q both are opened and they are open for some time. After that, P is closed. At what time P is closed? Come on, 4 minutes before the tank gets full. That means last 4 minutes, which tap is open? So Q is open for last 4 minutes, and in 4 minutes P can complete how many units of work? So 8 units of work is completed by Q in last 4 minutes, correct? So how much is difference? So who completed this 40 units? Both P and Q completed. So both P and Q can do how many units per minute? Then to complete 40 by 5, which is equal to 8 minutes only. Then the total tank gets filled in 12 minutes. Instead of this much simplification, we are simply adding 12 and then dividing with 5. Simple one. అర్థమైందా? ఎవరికైనా అర్థం కాకపోతే ఈ 12 యాడ్ చేయటం అనేది జస్ట్ ఆస్క్ మీ, ఐ విల్ గివ్ యూ వన్ లైవ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్. హ్యావ్ యూ అండర్స్టూడ్? అర్థమైతే ఓకే, లేదంటే ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇస్తా. షూర్, కమాన్. రైట్, దీన్ని ఈజీగా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవటం ఎట్లా? 2 పాయింట్లు. ఎప్పుడు యాడ్ చేయాలి, ఎప్పుడు సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేయాలి. మనం యాడ్ చేసాము, సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ కూడా చేసాం. కాకపోతే కాన్సెప్ట్ ఒక్కొక్క దానిలో ఒక్కొక్క పాయింట్ కన్సిడర్ చేసాం. There are 2 points you need to remember when it comes to time and work and then pipes and system, especially for these type of questions. If you know information regarding how many minutes or how many hours a tap is opened or a person is worked, you need to subtract in such case. If you have information regarding the time period for which a pipe or a man worked, in such case you need to subtract respective number of units. That's what we did in the second case. Are you able to understand? Why are we subtracting here? Because there we know the information regarding Q's work, and in last 4 minutes I know the time period for which Q worked. Q worked for how many minutes? Last 4 minutes. I have that information. Based on that information, we subtracted units. Okay? And the second point, if you know information regarding a person or a pipe missed, skipped X number of minutes or X number of hours, in such case, we will add. Why are we adding 12 here? Because you know that P is not there for last 4 minutes. If you have information regarding a person worked for n number of minutes, subtract respective units. If you know information regarding a man or a pipe missed n number of minutes, add respective number of units. Okay na? ఎన్ని రోజులు పని చేశారో తెలిస్తే, టైం పీరియడ్ ఎన్ని డేస్ ఆర్ ఎన్ని అవర్స్ ఆర్ ఎన్ని మినిట్స్ పని చేశారో తెలిస్తే సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేస్తాం. ఎన్ని రోజులు మిస్ అయ్యారో తెలిస్తే యాడ్ చేస్తాం. అర్థమైందా? Right, such a simple point it is. Next, a man is walking at a speed of 5 km/h by the side of a railway track. A 350 meters long train moving in the same direction crosses. See, be careful, they need not to always mention same direction or opposite direction. Crossing, overtaking. Oh, usually crossing comes to picture if they are moving opposite to each other, crossing each other. If they are moving in the same direction, they use a word overtaking. Ardhamainda? This is the absolute and exact terminology. Crossing comes to picture if both are moving opposite to each other. Overtaking comes to picture if they are moving in the same direction. Right. So ikkada same direction annaru, crosses annaru. So ideally they are not supposed to use the word crossing here. They are supposed to use overtaking. Crosses a man in 35 seconds and reaches next station after 1 hour of crossing. Okay, right. So now Q1 says after what time the man will reach the same station. Okay. So now, if a train crosses a man, what is distance covered in that case? Train length, which is equal to 350 meters. In which direction they are moving? And two speeds are there, right? Then relative speed S1 minus S2. Okay. Speed of the train, we don't know. Let it be x. And speed of the man is 5 kilometer per hour. Yes, I am treating in terms of kilometer per hour, and 5 is also kilometer per hour. As both are moving in the same direction, relative speed becomes S1 minus S2. Speed is equal to distance by time only. If a train crosses a man, distance covered is 350 meters and time taken 35 seconds. This is in meters and time is in seconds. Left hand side we have values in kilometer per hour, but right hand side in meter per second. So I would like to convert meter per second to kilometer per hour. That is 18 by 5. 35, 10 times 5, 2 times. 2 into 18. S minus 5 is equal to 36. Then S is equal to 41. Now look at your Q1. After what time the man will reach the same station? That means distance traveled by the train and the man, both should be equal, right? Come on. They, at some point of time they both met each other. And there is a platform here or the station here. Train reached this station at some point of time and man should reach the same station. That means distance covered by the train and distance covered by the man, both must be same. Okay. And you got time, speed of the train. How much is the speed of the train? Come on. And how much time is it taking to reach the destination? It is already mentioned in the question. After 1 hour of crossing, it reached the station. Correct. So distance covered by the train is equal to 41. Speed into time 1 hour. Clear? And now the same distance man should also need to cover. What is speed of the man? Come on. 5. 41 by 5, that is equal to 8.2. Q2 is also 8.2. Q1 and Q2 both are matladali equal. Right. Can I start 49th one? The average monthly salary of employees consisting of officers and workers of an organization is 3250. The average salary of officers is 7,000 and while workers is 2,000 per month. There are total 300 employees in the organization. Find the number of officers. Right. So when you are given average, look at average numbers. Every number is having 10 common, right? Which concept is useful for this question? Amma. Allegation and mixer, right? So officers average, how much is that? 10 is common, right? So I am directly taking 700. Is that okay? And then workers average 2000. I'll write it as 200. Officers and workers total average 3250. We'll write it as 325. Because every number is having 10 common, we are not taking that. Okay. Right. Come on. How much is difference here? 325 and 200. 125. 700, 325. 375. And what is the ratio? 1:3. Is that clear? So total how many members are there in terms of number of parts? 4 parts. And in terms of number, 300 employees are there. And we were asked to calculate number of officers. Officers are 1 part. Out of total 4 parts. That is 1/4 of 300 only. Half of 300, 150. Again half, 75. Second option. And sometimes be careful, they may say there are 300 workers and how many officers are there. In such case 3 parts is equal to 300, 1 part becomes 100. Okay na? Exam lo a speed meda meeru mistakes cheyadaniki chances untai. So read the information carefully. What is this 300? Is it total number of employees or workers. Yes, be careful and then answer the question. 3 liters of mixture of wine and water contains 11% water. They are added to 2 liters of another mixture containing 8% water, and half a liter of water is then added to the whole. What is the percentage of water in the resulting mixture? Okay, right. So now 3 liters, let's consider in terms of ml. Is that okay? 1 liter is equal to how many ml? 1000. Then 3 liters? 3000. To this, how many liters of another mixture we are adding? 2 liters. That is 2000 ml. And then half a liter. Half a liter in the sense? 500. Okay. Now question is to identify percentage of water. Now let's see. In first 3 liters, water is 11% only. 1% of 3000, 30 into 11, 330. Is this clear? Next 2 liters having 8% of water. 8 into 1% of 2000, 20. 8 20s, 160. And then 500 ml, half a liter of water we are adding. That is 500. So this is what the total water component, that is equal to 990. Water component is 990 out of total 5500. Percentage into 100. In the numerator 990, is that 9 multiple? In the denominator, do you see 9 multiple? At least 3 multiple? Then your exact answer must be 9 multiple only. Look at your options. How many options are there? Only one, third option final. And make sure that whether you are asked to calculate exact or approximate. Sometimes they may ask you to calculate. Come on. Approximate annappudu itla last digit verification gaani multiplication gaani check cheyacha? No, you cannot do that. If you are asked to calculate approximate answer, don't go for last digit verification or multiplication rule. Okay, right. The present average age of ABCD is 20 years. Sum of ages of A and B is 7/9 of ages of C and D. The ratio of age of B to age of C is 1:2. Calculate 5 years ago age of A if BD are of same ages. Okay, right. So now from the first statement, average of 4 members is 20. That means sum is equal to 80 only. Sum of ages of A and B is 7/9 of sum of C and D only. From this, can I take AB as 7 parts, CD as 9 parts? Can I do like this? Sum is equal to 16 parts. Number length 80. Then 1 part is equal to 7 parts, 9 parts. So 7 parts, that is 35, and CD 45. Is this clear? Come on. Now you are given ratio between B and C ages. Clear? How much is that? 1:2. That means can I take 1 part for B and 2 parts for C? So here we have AB, which is equal to 1 part, and CD, C value is equal to 2 parts. And what should I write here? D value. Correct. In place of circle, what should we write? D value. Now look at the last statement which says B and D are of same age. That means D value is also total. How many parts we have? 3 parts is equal to 40. Then 1 part is equal to, if 1 part is equal to 15, then A age must be equal to 20 only. Then only A plus B becomes 35. And you are asked to calculate whose age? Whose age you would like to calculate? A's age. But when? 5 years ago. Present age of A is 20. 5 years back it was -5. This is 15. Are you done? Next. The compound interest on a certain sum of money for 3 years at 10% per annum is 6620. Then find the principal. Right. We were asked to calculate principal. Compound interest at the rate of 10% per annum for 2 years. For 3 years, 33.1. If you don't know how to calculate, now let's see. If I take 100% from you at the rate of 10% per annum, after 1 year, I took 100% from you and I need to add 10% interest. So after 1 year, how much I should return? 110. Forget about 0. We can adjust zeros later. Out of 110, if you remove 0, what is left? After 2 years, if I would like to return, it is 11 square. After 3 years, if I want to return, that is 11 cube. After 1 year, that is 11 power 1, which is 11. Now, simplify these values. 11 square, 11 cube, 1331. Principal is 100%, which should be a 3-digit number. Let me make 110 here. 121, 3-digit number. 133.1, that becomes a 3-digit number. Clear? So, amount after 1 year? Come on. 10%. Amount after 1 year. Amount after 2 years? Amount after 3 years? 133.1%. Then how much interest is here? 21. How much interest is here? 33.1. If the rate of interest is 10%, we calculated powers of, come on. If the rate of interest is 20% per annum, we need to calculate powers of 11 ఎలా వచ్చింది ఒకసారి గుర్తు తెచ్చుకోండి. 10% ఇంట్రెస్ట్ అంటే 110% ఇవ్వాలి అని అన్నాం. 110లో 0 తీసేశారు, అవునా? ఏమొచ్చింది? 11. We calculated powers of 11. If the rate of interest is 20% per annum, how much I should return? 120. Forget about 0. We need to calculate powers of. If the rate of interest is 30% per annum, powers of. 40% per annum, powers of. Yes. That's how it will be easy to calculate. Question number entama? 50? Okay. Right. So now tell me, compound interest for 3 years at 10% per annum is what percentage? 33.1, which is equal to 6620 only. 1% is 33.1 only into 100. 33.1, 2 times is 66.2. 20 times and then a 0. 200 into 100, that is 20,000. Third option. A man covered half of the distance by bus with a speed 40 km per hour and the remaining distance will be. Half is over, remaining is also half. Come on, Pillalu. And will be covered by bike with a speed of 70 km per hour. Find the total distance covered by the man. If the total time taken by him is 5.5 hours. Total distance in the sense, total speed multiplied by total time only. Distance is equal to speed into time. Total distance is total speed multiplied by total time. So exactly half distance is over and remaining half they are talking about. So distance covered in first case is equal to distance covered in second case. In that case, total speed maintained is equal to average speed only. If distance between two places are same, average speed is 2ab by, come on. So that is 2ab by a plus b. This is total speed. Multiplied by total time, 5.5. Can I write it as 11 by 2? 0, 0 cancel, 11, 11 cancel, 2, 2 cancel, 47 times 280. Fourth option answer. Over. Come on, Pillalu. Next. AB started a business initially with 1,000 and 1,500 respectively. At the end of the year, total profit is 1,500. What is B's share? So investments are in the ratio 1,000 and 1,500, right? Cancellation with 500. 2:3. So investments are in the ratio 2:3. There is no information regarding time period. So their profit sharing ratio also must be 2:3. Can I treat it as 40%, 60%? We were asked to calculate B profit, that is 60% of this number. Come on. 60%, 6 into 10%, 6 150s, 900. If the area of the base of the cylinder is 154, then find the volume of the cylinder. Stop. Volume of the cylinder. Volume. Do you have pi involved in it? Whenever pi is involved, you know that answer must be. Can it be first option, second, third, fourth, fifth? Final answer. Wherever pi is involved, answer must be 11 multiple. Suppose in the same question, if there are two options which are 11 multiples, then you can go for 7 multiplication also, because volume of the cylinder in the sense that is pi r square h. You know that radius is 7 multiple and we have r square. So pi in denominator there will be 7. 7 and square gets cancelled. One more r we have. R is 7 multiple, so pi r square must be 7 multiple as well. Ardhamainda? Come on. Right. 60 women can complete a work in 18 days. 24 women started for the same work, and after x days, they worked for x days and you don't know the x value. 36 women increased in the workplace. So the remaining work was completed in 6 days. Find the value of x. Okay. Regarding total work, it is given that 60 women can do the work in. Already how many women started? 24 women started. They worked for some number of days. Forget about it. And after that, women increased by 36 only. Already how many are there? And increased by? Then it becomes. So now 60 women are there. 60 women completed the remaining work in how many days? Come on. According to the information, 60 women can complete the total work in how many days? Now 60 women are doing for how many days? 6 days. That means whatever the work already done, that was equal to 60 women can do the work in 12 days. Am I right? That was the work which was completed. Come on. This much work was completed by how many women? How many women started? So this much work was completed by 24 women only. Then time to complete this is divided by 24. 12, 2 times, WW gets cancelled, 2, 30 times. 30 is final answer, fourth option. If you want to actually do it, now look at this. Total work, 60 women can do the work in 18 days. This is the total work. Already 24 women started. They already worked for X number of days. After that, plus remaining work comes to picture. 36 people added. Now we have 60 women and now they are working for 6 days. Left hand side total work. Right hand side completed work plus remaining work. Complete work and completed work, both are different. Complete work, completed work. Difference unda leda? What do you mean by complete work? Total work. Completed work, work which is already done. So left hand side, this is regarding total work. This is completed work. And this one, remaining work. Completed work plus remaining work, that is equal to total work. Similar case, sometimes we will consider it as work done by men plus work done by women is equal to total work. Can I do like that? Come on, Pillalu. Work done by men and work done by women, that is equal to total work. Work done by part-timers and work done by full-timers, that is equal to total work. Come on. వర్క్ చేయడానికి పర్మనెంట్ ఎంప్లాయీస్ని పెట్టుకుంటాము, తర్వాత పార్ట్ టైమర్స్ని పెట్టుకుంటాం. వాళ్ళిద్దరిది కలిపితే టోటల్ వర్కే కదా. సో బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ద కంటెక్స్ట్ వీ విల్ చేంజ్ అవర్ లాజిక్. అర్థమైందా? రైట్. కమ్ ఆన్. 57. The ratio of two positive numbers is 3:8. The sum of same numbers is 253. Then find out the difference between both the numbers. What is first number from the number of parts? Second number? Difference? Should be a 5 multiple, right? How many options are there? Over. Clear? If you want to do it, sum of numbers is 253. In terms of number of parts, sum is equal to 11. and difference is equal to 5. This is what you are supposed to calculate, but which is not required. Difference is 5 parts, should be a multiple of 5. The retail price of a watch is 1062.6. If the manufacturer gains 5% and the wholesale dealer gains 10% and the retailer gains 15%, then what is the cost price of the watch? Okay. Retail price in the sense final selling price. Am I right? Come on. Which is equal to 1062.6. This much price has come after getting profits in 3 different stages. Manufacturer will take his profit, and then retailer will take his profit, and also wholesale dealer also taking profit. So how many stages were already completed? Every time we will increase the value on increased number only. Am I right? So let me consider percentage directly. 5 plus 10, 15 plus 15. So 30% increase is there. Am I right? Actually it should be more than 30, because we should calculate 10% on increased number and 15% on increased number. So far if I directly consider these numbers, it is coming to 30%. Am I right? So for now I'll consider it as after 30% increase, value is coming to 1062 approximately. So let me identify options. Let me identify answer through options. What is 30% of this number? First option, what is 30%? 2. If you add 240, is that coming close to that number given in question? Me pardon. What is 30% of 800? If you add 240 profit, it is coming to 1040. Is that close to 1062? I already told you it is not 30%, should be more than 30. But we are taking it as 30 and trying to identify the answer. Am I right? If you add 30%, is that coming close to 1062? That is my final answer. If you want to calculate, come let's see. Initial value 100%. First 5% increase 105. Then 10% increase 10.5. 115.5. Again 15% increase 10% 11.55. 5% 5.775. Come on. Then total value is 17.325. If you add 17.325, it becomes 132.825%, which is equal to 1062.6. 100% is equal to how much? This is what you are supposed to calculate. The other way is, initial value was X, increased by 5%, then becomes 105%, and again increased by 10%, then it becomes 110%, again increased by 15%, 115 by 100, which is equal to 1062.6. Need to simplify and get the value of X. Instead of that, if you go for approximation, it will be so simple. Ardhamautunda? Right. A shopkeeper gave an additional 16% concession on the reduced price after giving 25% discount, standard concession on the article. If the customer bought that article for 4,410, what was the original price? Here also I would like to calculate approximation like we used for previous question. Okay na? Come on. So now if you go directly, you'll get 25% discount. Again after that he is giving additional of 16. So approximately, can I treat it as 40% discount? Come on. If you get 40% discount, how much you will pay? Come on. And that value is equal to this number only? Now 60 how many times is equal to this number? Approximately. Approximately 60 how many times? 7 times only. So look at your options. Which option is right option? Come on. Final answer. I did not say 7,000. నేను చెప్పలా 7,000 అని, మీరే చెప్పారు. నేను ఒక క్వశ్చన్ అడిగా అంతే. అర్థమవుతుందా? రైట్. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ యాక్చువల్లీ డూ ఇట్, initial price 100%, first there is a discount of 16, then value becomes 84, and again 25%, which is 21. Come on. Then value becomes 63, which is equal to 4410. 100% is equal to how much? Okay now. The another way is, initial value 100%, there is 25% discount, then you will pay 75%, which is 3/4, and then again 16% discount is given, then you will pay 84%, 84 by 100, which is equal to 4410. From this, 100% is equal to how much? 421 times 21 square we have, so that is 210. 370 times 100 goes to right hand side, becomes 7,000. But I recommend use approximations. If you have command over calculating percentages, it is fun and fingertips. Using your fingertips, you will get the answer. But provided you should be thorough in, come on, percentages. Practice anyhow, you have to have it. మీకు పర్సంటేజెస్ మీద మంచి కమాండ్ ఉండాలి. వాల్యూ ఎక్కువ వస్తుందా తక్కువ వస్తుందా ఇది క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయగలగాలి. నెక్స్ట్, ఇన్ అన్ ఎగ్జామినేషన్ ఏ స్టూడెంట్ స్కోర్స్ 5 marks for every correct answer and loses 2 marks for every wrong answer. And students attempted correct answers and wrong answers equal, and he scored in all 240 marks. Find the number of questions he answered correctly. Okay, right. They are giving you 5 marks for every correct answer and 2 marks negative marking for every wrong answer given. And the condition says, this is very important. See, we are unable to use allegation and reverse method because you don't know how many total questions are there. Ardhamaitunda? If you are given total 100 questions or 50 questions or 60 questions, total questions in terms of a number, then definitely I would use reverse method or worst case allegation method. Because that question, that number is not there, so you are forced to use linear equation. You will get 5 marks for every correct question, correct answer, and lose 2 marks for every wrong answer. And the condition says student attempted correct answers and wrong answers equal. That means if x questions are given correct answer, x questions are given wrong answer, total number of positive marks that you get and total number of negative marks that you get, when you add both, that must be equal to your total number of marks, which is equal to 240. How much is this left hand side value? 3x is equal to 240. Then x is equal to 240 divided by 3, which is equal to 80. That means x questions were given correct answers, 80 questions were given correct answers, 80 questions were given wrong answers, and total number of questions 160. అర్థమైందా? ఈ 160 మనకు ముందే తెలిస్తే అసలు లీనియర్ రాసి ఉండేవాళ్ళం కాదు. అర్థమైందా? ఇఫ్ యూ నో హౌ మెనీ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఆర్ దేర్, డెఫినెట్లీ యూ కెన్ యూస్ రివర్స్ మెథడ్ ఆర్ allegation and mixture. Is that clear? Come on everybody. Right.